happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got another huge update. Now you guys can probably already tell that it is going down. Just by that title alone, you guys are definitely gonna want to see this one. So we have those lawless Democratic officials back at it again, breaking even more laws and expecting no consequences. So we have that Newark mayor facing impeachment now after fighting federal agents at an ICE detention center, guys, and I'm excited to get into it, so we're not straight into it. All I ask that you guys please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, let's get straight into it, folks. Check this one out. So we have Matt Van Swole on X, like us, trying to figure this whole thing out, saying, so let me get this straight. If I attempted to break into an ICE detention facility and started shoving federal agents, I'd go to jail immediately? But when a Democrat does it, they go on MSNBC and claim America is now an authoritarian state. Can someone explain this to me? I'm really trying to figure out how they're the victim in this situation. Check this clip out, guys. I don't see these folks being Absolute chaos. How? Hold it. I really want to know how the Dems are going to try to justify this one, because like Gunther Eagleman is now stating on Twitter, this is clear evidence of a sitting congresswoman assaulting federal law enforcement officers. And it seemed like many more, government officials that were out there. This cannot be tolerated. Needs to be expelled now. Let's check this one out. I mean, this is clear evidence. All of this is. Like, what is going on? They're shoving their way in. How? This is totally unacceptable. But once again, Democratic officials feel like this is all justified. This all stands underneath their constitutional rights. We've got another clip. This is from Jamless. Hope I'm saying that right, on X. Then you can see a little bit better in this clip. I definitely want to check it out. Let's see what's going on here.
Get off of her! You cannot push it! You cannot
Oh my goodness. Who is this guy?
Get off of her!
You are fascists! Fascists
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, who just got tossed out? And they're saying you are fascist, screaming you're a fascist. This absolutely makes no sense whatsoever. And then the icing cake, we got the Newark mayor being purple-walked out. Check it out. He got exactly what they deserved. Commit a crime, you go to jail. You cannot go pulling up to a ICE detention center and think you're going to be bullying the agents, federal agents, to let you in. That makes no sense to me. And then the Dems, they always have to play that victim role, victim mentality. They're taking it straight to MSNBC, taking to CNN in order to plead their case. Check this out.
This is a horror show. Now remember, this is a man who promised during his campaign to deport 12 million people. And so I don't know if their plan to deport all of these people is to one by one rip them out of the arms of their parents and their children. I don't think that's going to work. What needs to actually happen is a comprehensive immigration bill similar to the bipartisan effort that Donald Trump killed last year. I think that would address this. I think these one by ones and arresting mayors, obviously, who have done nothing, and arresting others makes absolutely no sense. But it's really representative of Donald Trump's strategy, which is to operate this country the same way he did Trump steaks, and that didn't turn out well.
And Brendan, beyond that, I'm wondering what you make of Trump advisor Stephen Miller saying they're looking at suspending habeas corpus, which would deny any due process for migrants. You know, you're seeing some pushback on that, even from some very unlikely places, Joe Rogan among them. Could the president be losing support on the immigration front if people believe he's overreaching here?
Yeah, potentially. Look, I mean, they're not going to let something like the Constitution get in the way of their immigration policy. And I think we should appreciate that there are people in the White House, including the president, who have very extreme views on what they should be doing to reduce the population of immigrants in this country that is well outside of the mainstream. I think there is mainstream support for things like border security and deporting people who shouldn't be here when they've certainly broken laws, and they talk about violent criminals. But obviously they're going well beyond that in a way that is instilling a lot of fear. Now, they are basing all of this idea on the fact that the Constitution talks about you can suspend habeas corpus if the country is under invasion, and they're trying to claim that the immigration situation we have in here is akin to an invasion. And courts have time and time again ruled that is just doesn't hold up and is not what's actually going on here. And so I imagine this will be defeated. What's most shocking to me is, look, habeas corpus has been suspended a few times in our nation's history, but it is viewed as perhaps some of the most shameful episodes in our history. And the fact that they don't appreciate that and are willing to go down that road to pursue this tells me they certainly don't respect our people's rights and our Constitution, and are a lot, I guess I should say, out of the mainstream of what people are looking for.
And what did I tell you guys? They're going to somehow try to justify their actions with all these excuses, saying that Trump is overreaching, he's deporting people that aren't criminal migrants. They're just here in this country illegally. I mean, that is a crime. That is a criminal migrant. Everyone who came across that border illegally committed a crime is now considered a criminal. I don't know how many times we have to say, how many different ways we have to say in order to get it through the thick skulls of these loonies on the left. But it gets even worse, guys. I had to save this best part for last. This is the mayor of Newark immediately after being released from his arrest, taking to CNN to plead his case. Check this one out.
Well, I mean, I obviously was charged with federal trespassing, and which is a Class C misdemeanor. But going through this is just really humiliating and painful. But the reality is, this is what democracy is, right? And so, we are in dispute here, and we just living in a time period now where if you are opposed to the ideas of people, you could be threatened with arrest or intimidation, and that's exactly what's happening. And that's not the America that we want to be in. That's not the America that people chose to move thousands of miles from around the world to. This is not this place, and they're turning it into an authoritarianist government.
Do you have any regrets about how today happened?
No, I don't have any regrets at all. I went down there to support my Congress people, my Congresswoman from my district, Congresswoman Blondie Watson-Coleman as well, who is like a mother to us here, and Congresswoman Menendez, who's also from our district. I went down there to support them in a press conference, and I would do it again. I have a right to go to those facilities as the mayor of the city. Fire inspector has a right to be on those facilities, and it is not federal property. It is in fact private property. GEO is privately owned. It's a private prison that these people are getting $63 million to do this work, and they have to abide by local laws. That's just a fact. I don't care what our political differences is. They still have to abide by the law.
Talk about abiding by the law. These folks, these loonies on the left, that entitlement is so sick, and they really think they're entitled to be able to trespass. He said himself, this is not government property, this is private property. So when they asked you to leave, sir, you were supposed to go on your merry way, not continue to try to push and shove your way into the building. That's just not what you do. As that was from MAGA Voice on X, saying the mayor of Newark was released, ran straight to CNN saying that he did it and he'd do it again. I dare him to do it again. He will go straight to jail again and again and again. No one is above the law. And I feel like there was more individuals, because I believe it was just the mayor that was arrested on that day. But you've seen that video. There was way more people involved, Democratic officials, congresswomen. I've seen that lady in the red for sure. She assaulted multiple people. So I wouldn't be surprised to see if there's more arrests on the way. And a little birdie is hinting at that right here, guys. Check it out.
We should let viewers know there will likely be more arrests coming. We actually have body camera footage of some of these members of Congress assaulting our ICE enforcement officers, including body slamming a female ICE officer. So we will be showing that to viewers very shortly.
You say a video of members of Congress body slamming ICE
That's correct.
officials?
That's correct, sir. It's disgusting.
Okay, and so if you have that video, are you suggesting that members of Congress will be arrested who were there yesterday?
This is an ongoing investigation, and that is definitely on the table.
Who has the video?
ICE does, and we will be releasing that very shortly.
Okay. Let's talk about.
We should let viewers know
Wow.
there will
Even
likely be
CNN surprised, like, wait, you guys have that all on the tape? Wait, the officers, the federal agents were wearing body cams? Oh my goodness. We're cooked. That's the face, them knowing they're done. There is no way to wiggle your way out of it when there is a video proof, video and audio proof. I've seen a couple snippets, but the audio was really bad quality. That's why I didn't include it in this video. But guys, I'm telling you right now, things are definitely heating up. DHS now confirming that Democratic Congress members will be arrested after body cam footage shows them assaulting officers at New Jersey ICE facility. There will be arrest. We have body cam footage of these members in Congress assaulting ICE enforcement officers. Wow, that one coming from our friend Benny Johnson. Boom, that is the iced cake right there. And honestly, I can't say I feel bad for these folks. You knowingly, willingly break the law. You're going to go to jail every single time. No one is above the law. And I'm not sure when these loonies on the left will start to realize and actually get it. But guys, definitely out in the comments section. Comments are open. And I'm excited to hear what you guys are thinking on this one. Also, make sure you guys please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy more content like this, catch you guys on the next one.